Hopefully this is comfortable. I feel comfortable. Do you feel comfortable? Growing up being perceived as the ugly friend really plays a role when it comes to character development. And I just feel like if you didn't grow up being considered ugly, you don't go through life how we go through life. I feel like middle school is like the year that everyone goes through their awkward phase. And I felt like the ugly duckling in middle school. But I was just like, okay, it is what it is. High school was when things were actually happening. My friends were dating and I wasn't dating. I didn't have my first kiss. All of my friends were having their first kiss, losing their virginity, and like actually having like guys to talk to. And I just felt like I was the odd one out. Guys would be like, hey, my friend's trying to talk to you, and the friend's not even trying to freaking talk to me. Like, do you know how badly that hurts? That's literally trauma. You grow up with that trauma thinking like, oh, guys aren't taking you seriously. Like they only view you as ugly and you're just there for entertainment, or you're there as a joke. Like me being hilarious, I love making people laugh. And in college, when I actually started talking to guys and I actually started dating, guys would be like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. But I never took it seriously because I thought they were using me as entertainment. I thought that maybe like I was not that cute to them and they were just saying I was funny because I was like literally an ugly duckling in their face making them laugh, like as entertainment. Like that's PTSD from like being perceived as the ugly friend from middle school and high school. College was actually the years when I started thinking that I was pretty. Freshman year of college, I was still with my friend group, and my friend group is like literally like light-skinned girls. So a lot of the guys would like during parties come up to them asking for their numbers and no one would come up to me. And so I was just like, oh, okay. So even in college, we're still experiencing this. Okay, cool. But it's not as bad as high school was. So I started experimenting with like dating apps. Like, babe, you could find me on every single dating app, freaking Hinge, freaking Tinder, Bumble, all of that. And it was terrible. I started using those dating apps as validation that I was actually pretty. I think Tinder, I had like Tinder Gold or something, because during the pandemic, they literally had it like for free or like for $2 or $4 or something. So I was like, shoot, I'm gonna get Tinder Gold. I used Tinder Gold and I saw all the people that liked me before I even liked them. And I was like, oh, so you think I'm cute, you think I'm cute, you think I'm cute. And I was using that literally as validation. But not only that, I actually like started matching with people and going on dates. And I was going on dates, you guys, like literally every month going on a date with a new person. Okay, maybe that was to the extreme. It wasn't that crazy, but I was going on so many dates and I literally documented almost every single date on my TikTok page. If you guys follow me from TikTok, you would know, you would remember. And it was actually so insane because I was just trying to basically catch up to what I was missing in high school. Like all my friends were going on dates, all my friends were experiencing their love life. And I was basically using that time where people found me attractive and where I felt like I was starting to be more attractive and be more confident as a way to like basically catch up with my friends. I'm just looking back at it now and I'm just like, girl, did I really? I didn't need to do all that because who's with me now? Myself, exactly. I'm glad that I came to the realization that no, I wasn't actually ugly. It was literally just my location. I am a dark-skinned African Black girl in the Midwest. I went to a PWI from elementary school all the way up until college, and college was slightly better. I feel like around that time, that's when Wakanda came out and everybody wanted to be in their Wakanda era and was like, black is beautiful, dark skin is beautiful. And that's when we was having our little moment to shine, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, your skin, you're glistening. And they still do, and I'm so glad like we have that recognition because society was trying to deem us otherwise, and it was freaking crazy. As soon as I realized that I was pretty, I felt like a kid in the candy store. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk to this person, I'm gonna talk to that person. If that person want me, okay, you can get a chance. I literally was like, oh my gosh, I'm beautiful, I have a great personality, everybody should get a little taste of me. Or not that, everybody should get a little piece of me. Like, I'm gonna date a bunch of people just because I feel like so many people need Anita in their life. Like, that's the type of mindset that I was in when I was like 18 and 19. Although I was going through this whole entire phase, like throughout college, girl, virgin. Even after college, virgin. I literally was just having fun and just dating around, like, because as a kid, my dad was literally like, no dating until you're out of school. And my mom was like, your textbook is your boyfriend. Like, growing up, that's all I heard, your textbook is your boyfriend. So I was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm not gonna be dating at all, it seems like. So when I was in college and I had like that taste of freedom of like being able to do whatever I want, girl, you could bet yourself that I was going on as many dates as possible. Like, and I had my little things in St. Louis too. So when I came home during break, I was like, hey, I'm out here. What's up? What's going on? You wanna go on a little date? Bro, I was ODing it, but I just feel like I had like a great run. I felt like I really utilized college the way it was supposed to be. Because now that I'm like 23 and in the real world, like I only want to seriously date. Like I'm tired of the silliness. I'm tired of the games. Like I'm gonna be a 23-year-old and like actually seriously date, you know? I already had my little phase. Being perceived as the ugly friend and then just like randomly one day you realize your worth and you realize how beautiful you actually are. I feel like it's such a niche thing. Like everyone goes through their ugly duckling phase. Like not everyone goes through a phase where they're genuinely like people are genuinely telling you that you're not pretty, like whether that's online, whether that's like kids at school, like society just sees your skin complexion and is like, oh okay, you're not freaking light skin, you're not freaking white, boom, you're not pretty. Like not everyone goes through that. And so I feel like it's so niche when you finally grow into your confidence and into your beauty and you're just like, girl, I don't care what society has to say about me. Like I know I'm beautiful. I'm experiencing life for the first time as being viewed from myself as beautiful and like noticing that other people find me attractive too, and I'm gonna experience life this way. I will never get over speaking about this topic because I just feel like it's very niche to a specific group of women who've experienced what I went through, and it's just such a good discussion when it comes to like self-love, confidence, beauty. I'm excited to speak more about it in the future. I love you and I'll talk to you guys soon.